Hi everyone, I'm Danelle with Marzetti Kitchens, and today I'm going to be talking about some tips for the care and maintenance and cleaning of your wooden cutting boards and utensils. First, let's talk about cleaning wooden cutting boards. For everyday use, I just wash mine with soap and water and dry them off with a towel afterwards, but every once in a while you want to do a little bit of a deeper clean, especially because wooden cutting boards can start to take on the odors of the foods you cut on them. So this is really easy to do. You just need some coarse salt and half a lemon. And I'm just going to sprinkle some of that salt onto my cutting board, and then I'm going to use my lemon to rub that into the wood. This helps the salt get down into all the crevices and cracks in the cutting board and clean them out really well. And the lemon helps to deodorize the cutting board. So after I've cleaned my cutting board with the salt and lemon, I'll just bring it over to the sink and rinse it off with some warm water. And then I'll just go ahead and dry it. Another really important step in caring for wooden cutting boards is to oil them, and this is a good thing to do about once a month. You can find products like a butcher block conditioner that's mineral oil with some beeswax and vitamin E and things like that, but really all you need is some food grade mineral oil. The reason it's so important to oil your wooden cutting boards is because otherwise they can crack and dry out and you'll have to replace them. So I'm just going to use my mineral oil, and this is very simple. I'm just going to drizzle some over my cutting board. And you can use a soft cloth for this. Most of the time, I just use a paper towel. And I'm just going to rub that oil into the cutting board. And if it still feels a little oily after you've finished rubbing it in, just let it sit for a while. The wood will definitely soak up all of that oil. And you want to make sure you get the edges. And of course you want to do both sides as well. And if you need to add a little more oil for the other side, just go ahead and do that. So something people often don't think about when they oil their wooden cutting boards is to do the same thing for their wooden spoons and other wooden utensils, for the same reasons. They can dry and crack and then you have to replace them, and they'll last a lot longer if you oil them every once in a while. And it's the same process for the wooden spoons as for the cutting boards. I'm just going to put a little bit of the mineral oil in there and just rub it in with my paper towel. And that's really all there is to caring for your wooden cutting boards and utensils. I think the hardest part is remembering to do it on a regular basis, but if you do, you'll get a very long life out of some of your beautiful wooden spoons and cutting boards.